Hello, welcome to Division 2 football and welcome to Season 10. This is Project Saint and with me on cast as well.
It is Laser.
Welcome aboard to Division 2 and it's a new season and new ideals coming in. New ideals, new rules, a new playing field. This might be a John Wick calling somewhere. But still though, there's been quite a lot of changes to Division Two, quite a lot of movement with players, and of course, two new teams. Down here comes Cairo under new management, who will be interesting to see, and we'll also be seeing a movement of the new team here. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep. Black Forest, Schwarzwälder coming in all the way, moving from Aqua. I'm missing someone else, aren't I?
London is
Yep.
the other squad.
Apologies into London, but yep, the movement of teams and of course coming in from top to bottom, but still, it'll be very interesting to see how things go. But to take to note, we'll be heading into our first game, Kaapstad versus Seoul.
Yeah, Kaapstad finishing bottom of Division 2 last season. They're going to be looking to bounce back from that little bit of a disappointment of a season for them, whereas Seoul were they struggled, I think is the proper term, in Division 1 last season. They got bounced right back down after their promotion, and they will be looking to strengthen their squad this season and do what they can to go right back up.
Very much so. Well, now is among the better times to have a look at the moves that have been done as the game has started. I'll say after this play.
Yeah, it looks like a free kick from Cove. And that'll be Muller to Fisher, who has a shot and just missed wide.
Crossing there from Cove. And yep, I want to bring up a few things in terms of plays there.
Oh, here's Aloisi. Takes it from Doug. That's a cross in and headed out. Now Fist recovers over to Kennedy. Kennedy cross from Man. Man has got it in the back of the net, and that is a 12th minute goal for Seoul.
Really early on. And not even let me try to bring up anything for Seoul as well. Well, they'll do all the hard work themselves. There's the new boy Kennedy coming in on loan, who has a big assist there, giving it to Man. New combination of being made there. Well, solid play there and solid breakout from Man to be found by Kennedy.
Yeah, and it's a very interesting formation from Seoul today. It's I think technically it's a 4-2-4, but I am not quite sure. They've got 4 on the back line as Fist heads that out. 4 on the back line, 2 wingbacks, 1 on either side, and then they've got 2 attacking mids and 2 strikers. This here's Aloisi with another chance, but Doug will block. Aloisi again misses wide.
Interesting play there to get it back to Aloisi, though, try to loop it back off.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. You're right there with with it being interesting formation, having
from distance from Trinard.
Trinard with a great strike there. Right, Man on the corner, clear it down. But yeah, no, it has been rather interesting to see that formation, leaving it rather familiarly for Seoul. With no man in the middle. They have played a type of formation with this in the past.
Yeah, and it's a formation that I must say it probably works especially well against Kaapstad. As here's an opportunity for De Silva. Shoots, it's off the post. Double in, that's the rebound is in. Chaos in front of the net, but De Silva gets his own rebound and puts it in. And it'll be a tie game.
Well, making sure to pick up after your own mess there. Nice work there from Kaapstad. Muffin with a great pass there, switching the play. And whilst De Silva was unfortunate not to get the first one, Tenderloin should have been a bit more clear-headed to make the clearance. Too slow there to Silva picking up his scraps for an easy goal.
Yes, indeed. And it's a, speaking of formations, it's a 4-2-3-1 that Kaapstad is in. With, oh, interesting attempt by Aloisi there. Hall will hold the cross. And on the attack again is Kaapstad. That's not going to go anywhere.
There's one thing that has been noted, and in an interesting turn of things, it is that you're seeing Salvatore, who you usually see round as a holding or defensive mid, being played more attacking.
Yeah, Kaapstad playing in a very, very wide formation. Just leaves a little bit of room in the center there, which I think that Seoul's double striker formation may be able to take advantage of. And yeah, as you said, it's a attacking and a defensive central mid. Here's Aloisi had a chance. Doug closes that down. Kennedy over to Ryan. That's just beauty. Seoul picks another one up.
Assist number 2 there for Kennedy. His value is being made to pay right there, but what a streaking pass there to Aloisi to get things way open, and then he can play back for Kennedy. Ryan also left alone as Kaapstad was just stretched out there. And yeah, not having anyone in the middle could be showing its consequences a bit more here for Kaapstad.
Yeah, now it's Seoul is attacking still, and now Kaapstad will clear it out. It'll be Krustis. Gets stuck with it, plays it back, and that's the end of that.
Oh, correction as well. It's Seoul with the no midfielder, no centre mid formation, but paying dividends.
Yeah. Hog over to De Silva. He's going to drive up the near line. Back to Cove. Crosses it to the middle for Muller, and now Hogg at the back end. Muffin over to Fisher. Fisher attempted a through ball to Krustis. It was blocked, and now it'll be Salvatore. That's a inaccurate shot.
Straight to Rosie.
Hogg tries to throw it long for Fisher, but Seoul will pick that up. And now Seoul has another opportunity to attack. It's Danny Paul back to Mertz. He'll play a little 1-2, and now it's Kennedy on the wing. He's already proven dangerous, and Chouinard turns it over. Seoul will end up right back with it, though. It'll be Spoon on the opposite end. Paul. And that is intercepted by Camavinga. Now Krustis has Fisher. Salvatore is up the middle there. Fisher walking all the way to the opposite end, into Muffin, back to Fisher again, forward for Krustis, shoots, and a good save by Neuer. And it'll be a corner for Kaapstad.
Stretching the defenders there quite a bit, opening things up for Krustis.
Yeah, good opening, a pretty well-placed shot, didn't really have an opportunity on the other end, made Neuer really get across for it, but that is an offside for Scott Muffin off the corner, and that will come to nothing at the end of it. Yeah. And that will be the half.
Interesting half there for Seoul there, making great benefits, and yeah, I think Kennedy is one assist away from what do you call a trio of assists? I mean, we have a hat trick for goals, but is there an apple or something?
Well, it's certainly not the golden sombrero.
If only we could have a golden sombrero.
I usually just call it a hat trick of assists because I don't know what else to call it. But yeah, it's been Seoul have been the more attacking team so far today, and they have the XG to prove it, whatever that is worth in your eyes. It's about 1.5 to 1 currently, so that a 2-to-1 score is not completely out of the question according to the advanced metrics, but Kaapstad is playing more on a cautious foot, it almost seems like, as we do have Jackson Clark coming in for De Silva here. I
Interesting
don't
to start
know.
out.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about pulling out the one player that has scored for you.
I have to agree there
Oh,
that
that is
tenderloin, vicious
surprisingly not a card for beef tender or pork tenderloin. It's
pork
pork tenderloin.
tenderloin. Beef tenderloin would be tastier, but I don't know what tenderloin is equivalent of in the UK.
Fair
Either way,
enough.
Galtor
Calvator, Clark back to Calvator, and Paul will deflect that into the stands. Will be a corner. Muffin puts it in, headed out, and Kamavinga will track it down. And now Cove on a throw. That goes for Fisher. Back to Clark, and they'll play Cove back in again. Seoul is pressing. They're going to end up with it soon. Fisher gets it past Tenderloin. That was a good through ball. Fisher tries to chip, and it's off the post. Oh, ambitious attempt there. Nearly worked out, but...
Audacious there. And all set up from rather clean passing to unlock pathways there. If that went in, that would have been such a sublime goal there for Kaapstad.
Yeah, and here's Muffin Krustis, and Neuer makes the save, although I think it would have been off the post. Mertz dribbling up the middle. Krustis will come out to meet. Trinard to Kennedy. That's a cross for Aloisi, but Doug puts it free. And Mertz will just play it way back to Neuer, who's 5 yards out of his box. Good pass by Kennedy. Now Mertz up the middle again. Forward to Leaf Fist. That's Kennedy. That's Man. Man going to shoot, and that's in. He got it past Hall. And it's 3-1 Seoul.
You know, I think that's similar to what we saw from the Kaapstad passing situation. The only difference is that Man knew to slide it in, was closer for the shot, and again, great passing there. Fist, Kennedy, Man, second for Man, and third assist for Kennedy. Yeah, no, we have the hat trick of assists now for Kennedy. What a game he's having.
We could call it a turkey.
We'll call it a turkey. So for Turkey coming in for Gunnar Kennedy, who was only just loaned out as well to Seoul.
Yeah, Kennedy was... I may have my... There's a shot by Clark is blocked by Spoon. I may have my information incorrect, but I believe that Gunnar Kennedy was traded from Seoul to Catalonia and then loaned back to Seoul for the season.
I will make sure I check. Yep, it literally is that case. That felt weird to note, but yeah, Gunnar Kennedy was traded to Catalonia, but is loaned back to Seoul, and same thing for the other way. Next season, Seoul can rely on Juha Jarvinen, who is currently loaned back to Catalonia.
Ah, okay. I did not realize that Jarvinen was a part of that.
Yeah, those literal trade and loans. It was confusing.
I think we should call the hat trick of assists the coat rack. If it's a hat trick, then... Oh, here's Fisher! Neuer makes the save.
Long hand step from Neuer. You've got a coat rack. The hat trick, coat rack. Well, isn't the coat rack bigger?
Say again?
Isn't the coat rack bigger? I'm probably thinking magic tricks and all.
Yeah, hat and coat go together. Hat trick, coat trick, coat rack. I don't know.
these are the kind of things that we as commentators should be thinking a bit more about. Maybe.
Yeah, figuring
Well,
out what exactly to call them.
yeah.
And now it's going to be almost the end of the game here as the time has just flown by in the second half, and there's the whistle. There'll be a
Yep.
3-1 victory for Seoul off of the back of Gunnar Kennedy.
Yeah, Glenn Kennedy had a field day, and let's not forget Human as well, getting 2 of those goals to start. First one to start, the last one to finish, with Ryan picking up on the second goal. Has been rather convincing there from Seoul, but no center mid formation working out a treat as they just overload the wings. And yeah, teams will probably have to think on how to adapt to that. Because whilst you can try and beat them on the wing, if you try and play more narrowly, Paul Shawnard, Alosi, Man, just they clog things up centrally forward. So it will be interesting to see how Seoul could be solved.
Yeah, and even though Seoul seemed like it was a near domination of the match at times, it really was. I mean, statistically, it was not that much different of a match. They had very similar number of shots, almost equal shots on target. It's just that Seoul was able to finish their chances, and Kaapstad couldn't quite do that.
I just saw Kennedy having such a field day with chances created. 6 key passes and I believe 5 chances created.
That is a lot.
He'd be
Normally, you
my
don't see
man.
that many.
Maybe, but Charles play
That
for him
means
now.
that means that Seoul will be in first place in the division, at least for the moment. I'm sure they will be drawn for first by the end of the day. And our next match is going to be AS Paris and Cairo City.
I maintain that AS Perry is the one team in Division Two who just doesn't seem like they should be in Division Two. They have probably one of the best striker in definitely the best striker in Division Two history in Leonidas Papadopoulos, who's still around and still kicking strong. And they have a good base around with McAllister, Cortez, Horvat, Black, and Boy Bartlett as well in goal.
Yeah, Jay Brisky as well. I didn't quite catch if you said his name, but Jay Brisky and Leonidas Papadopoulos both were tied for the runner-up of the most valuable player in Division Two last season.
Uh,
So even though they didn't go up, they were a very solid squad and it came down to the final match day.
as it tends to do so for ESPV. It'll be interesting to see what they come up with this time. That it will be the defense has been a little bit interesting, but yeah,
Yeah, and
I,
on the
I
opposite side of the pitch, it will be Cairo. They were not great last season. They had just begun a rebuild. They'll be heading into the second season of that rebuild now this season, and I expect we'll see a little bit better from them. Perhaps not too great. I don't expect that we'll have a whole lot of spectacular events from them. I mean, they're going to have some good players, they're going to have some good moments, but a rebuilding team is going to take more time than just one season to truly get going. So for Cairo, it'll be another season of building, enjoying what they're able to
yeah,
do, and I think they have a bright future ahead of them.
certainly have an interesting one indeed. Having younger players around. Gone over days of Franco Torres, and I believe and Aspilicueta as well. Says Aspilicueta. Gone over those days. But nowadays, it's a new era with new. I said new era for them under new general management as well.
Yeah, yeah, it
So
is. Formation just going to be a 4-3-3 from Paris and a 4-2-3-1 from Cairo.
standard solid formations were pretty much used to in this league. This will
Yeah,
be a
4-2 that 4-2-3-1 we didn't see a lot of for the first several seasons, but in the last 2 or 3 seasons, well, really just beginning last season, it started to become a more oft-used formation. An immediate attack by Paris doesn't go anywhere thanks to Stojakovic standing
yeah.
in the way.
Bakovic is still around the league as well. solid player.
Yeah, he's played for a lot of different squads in his time, and there's Alistair. I think he bounced it off the back of Papadopoulos.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure I check on that, but with Cairo, with Cairo, it's gonna be a hard test for them, simply because they're against one of
Ooh,
the. Ooh.
powerful shot there from Jean-Claude, but Bartlett deflects it high. Now be a corner for Cairo. Put in by Laurent, and Washburn takes care of that. Oh, they're
Cortez?
judging that Laurent fouled Alistair there. This will be a free.
Wow. Cairo's getting more plays off than I. Oh.
Cairo kind of resets to the back. On the edge to Adamu. A rookie, Arsov, takes it to the line. That was a good opportunity, just a bit wide. Zanetti steals, and Alistair will take it. Perry will attempt to counter. Papadopoulos has it. Over to Cortez. Cortez way back to Brisky. And Brisky to Papadopoulos. Cortez again. Covering well. Papadopoulos shoots, and that's in. How? Sneaks it past Van Neuer, and that is Papadopoulos' first. Doubtless many more to come this season for him, and Paris takes a 1-0 lead.
You know I have to. I'm sorry. Woo! 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 Every time with him. It's the Papadopoulos effect with Perry. Like, team lives and thrives around him and his goals. Cortez with a beautiful feed out wide. The body from Papadopoulos just solid.
Oh, it's another one. It's the central defender, Snooks, putting it in off of the free kick.
Sneak him indeed. But just as praising Papadopoulos, Zanetti and Snooks didn't want to be left out there. Van Neuer just fully beaten on the near post there 2 times. And Snooks just on. Solid work there from Paris, and within a blink they're 2-0 up.
And it might be 3 here. We've got Brisky on the wing, crossover to Alistair. Normus misses the header. Alistair crossed back in for Bull. Horvat to Washburn, and there it is. It's Papadopoulos with a second. Oh, he's
no.
How close is this?
No.
Not very at all. Okay.
We were forgetting that he was being a check at there.
Yeah, that was
even
country mile.
All momentum is with Paris right now. They're just flooding forward.
Oh, Van Neuer, great save. Fingertips just enough to put it wide. Brisky takes the corner, nothing doing. Brings it back to the line, cross in, headed out by Normus. Now Laudrup back to Laurent.
Good. Well, good take back.
Brisky through ball for Papadopoulos, and he's missed. I think Papadopoulos would have had that if he had taken his time a bit more, but he wanted the goal and just hoofed it left.
I sense he wanted to go, and he wanted to deliver mercy as well.
Yeah, now it's Cortez in the box. Cortez, Van Neuer was able to hold. And I think, unless I'm mistaken, Van Neuer is a rookie.
I will check on that for you, Van Neuer.
Yes, indeed. Van Neuer is a rookie.
Oh, welcome to the league, Van Neuer.
Yeah, playing against Papadopoulos in your first start is unfortunate.
Yeah.
And now Washburn hoofs it high.
I think we can pretty much tell that the defensive core is gonna take some time there.
Yeah.
You have Laurent and Adamu as well, both rookies. The trio that Cairo is very much gonna be touted upon with for the defensive core. In a way, flashback to when Tokyo was being developed. Just defense was the identity for a long time for them, but taking it into half time, it's going to be interesting for Cairo, and it's going to be a lot of learning.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one shot on target. Bartlett made a good save. That was a good shot that who was it? It was Durant, I believe, had that one shot for Cairo, and for Paris, they've done their typical thing, and they've kind of gotten a lot of shots, gotten a bunch of them on target. Van Nooyer's had to make some saves, has missed a couple as well, but he's a rookie, so it'll take time to get used to the pace of play.
We here in the commentating crew forgive all the rookies who play, and we encourage them to make the most out of every chance.
Yes, indeed.
We also have to speak statistically on facts as well sometimes, so we do apologize if we do have to roast you on that part.
No roasting intended, I don't believe. Oh, here's a good pass. Cortez to Washburn. Papadopoulos to Bull. It's back to Papadopoulos on the 1-2. Chips and is high.
Papa wants another.
Papadopoulos back to Washburn. And that's up for Brisky. Brisky going to go to the line, put in a cross, and Normus gets it. Zanetti tracks it down and turns it over. Normus through ball intended for Jean-Claude, but that intercepted by Malachi Black. Cortez for Papadopoulos. Shoots and post.
Yeah, post right there. That's not close.
Normus. Oh, Bull with not a foul. Does take down Normus, but no foul is called, and now Cortez to Washburn. And that's turned over. Snooks up to Cortez. Horvat to Washburn to Papadopoulos to Alistair, and Van Nooyer makes the stop, but he's offside.
That's offside, unfortunately. But I don't think the flow of play is going to be with Cairo anytime soon.
They've had a couple of good opportunities there. That was a good dribble from Normus before being taken down. Well, here's Papadopoulos with another opportunity, looking to make it 2, and Van Nooyer says no. Arisov clears it to nobody in particular. Yeah, Cairo have had some good-looking opportunities. Wesley Staines is one of the better players on their roster so far. He will, I'm sure, be getting the ball a good bit here shortly.
Wesley Staines could be considered probably one of the elder gentlemen and one of the better guys on the team. Him and Alsov will be considered like the mentors for the rest of the team, for both the full core of JCB.
Ooh. First time attempted shot from Washburn is high.
Yeah. But yeah, no, for the full core, including JCG, and for the defense as well, the young rookies. And even in midfield as well, McGlaskin. Another name that will twist my tongue.
Yeah, McGlaskins is... There's a bunch of... I don't even know what they're called. Accents on the words, or on the letters in that name, and I do not have the language knowledge to say that word properly. As here's Arisov cross from McGlaskins, and that's in. Cairo has scored.
Speaking of McGlaskins, and well, Cairo finally on the board and have enough time to make a draw or something out of this. But Staines there to Willie Normus, Alzov making a huge timely run, drawing Black and Zanetti away, and Bruce can't catch McGlaskins.
Yeah, Cairo looked like they just caught Cairo napping there, honestly.
They
Barfoot
did.
didn't move over. Brisky didn't try and cover McGlaskins. Zanetti didn't get to the back line to cover in time. I
They
doubt they will be willing to let that go without punishing right back, though. And there for Cortez up the wing, cross in, Papadopoulos attempted, but Laurent blocks.
I think that would went in as well if Papa got the shot in.
Very good probability. Brisky to Washburn. Washburn shoots. Normus heads it out. And another corner. Put in, and Neuer holds. Van Neuer holds. But Puri will go right back on the attack. Alistair on the wing. Back to Zanetti. Plays way back to Malachi Black. And Cairo will take it. Hoofed clear to nobody.
That feels like they slowed down a bit.
It does. I feel like Puri is not willing to take any ridiculous chances knowing that a single goal could make them lose 2 points here. As Cortez over to the Alistair. Cross in, Papa heads, and it is missed to the right of the net.
Just wide. They're still taking their chances to shoot, that's for certain.
Yeah, true that. Then Neuer, that goes directly to Corey Barfoot. And Papadopoulos with the ball. Washburn charging up the middle. Through ball for Alistair. Alistair gets to the line, and Laurent takes that away. Washburn to Bolt to Cortez to Papadopoulos. Shoots from distance, and Van Neuer gets across to make that save.
If that went in, I think it's clear that that would have been game by there.
It may be game already. There's only 45 seconds for Cairo to get something done here. They'll need to do something, and quick. Jean-Claude is dispossessed off of the attempted clearance. And all Paris has to do is hold on to the ball for about 30 seconds.
They can do that with ease, I feel.
Yeah, as long as they don't make any sloppy plays. Oh, here's Arisov. Speaking of sloppy plays, Arisov into Jean-Claude. Back to Arisov. Up to Normus. That's through. Barfoot comes out, picks it up, and that's going to be the game for sure.
Yeah, that should be it. Just McGlaskins was not in position to come for that, and there's the whistle.
Yes, indeed. And I think Puri definitely deserved that win there. I mean, 25 shots, 10 on target.
3.7.
Yeah, they arguably deserved another goal, but Van Neuer made some pretty good saves. And on the other end, Cairo with 4 shots, but with a 75% on target rate is pretty good. And they are able to come out of that with a goal.
I think it's learning steps for this new core, for this new group, and it'll be interesting to see how they all develop and so on. So, there's no need to be critical for them.
Yeah, I think that's a very strong starting game for Cairo. They're playing against one of the promotion favorites. I think Paris, Seoul, and London are probably going to be considered the 3 promotion favorites this season, and they held them to 2. They scored 1. The margin of victory was only 1 goal, and I think that's an excellent start for Cairo this season.
I very much agree there. So we'll just keep on seeing how they do. Well, we'll see. Keep on seeing how they perform. But yeah, we're gonna head over to our next game there, Lisa.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Well, I think a cat caught my good friend's tongue there. We do apologize for that. But yeah, no, it's gonna be. We're gonna have Red Star Laos come up.
Yeah, it'll be Red Star and Montreal.
Yep. Well, Montreal, who were pretty much unfortunate that they ran out of gas last time round.
Yeah, it was a four-way race for promotion down to the last final, I think, 2 or 3 match days. In the end, it was Reykjavik and Ramada that went up, but with Montreal, well, I would be remiss not to include Montreal in the promotion favorites, as here's a 4-2-3-1 from Red Star, I think, and a 4-3-3 from Montreal.
Yeah, I probably have to surmise in a bit, but yep. Still though. Well, Montreal are looking to make a good push to promotion as well. I believe they are missing one of their former players in Dexter Manone.
Yes, Manone Noodle attempted an early cross there, nothing doing on it. Wartooth back into Putnesco, over to Fred Allard on the wing to Peterson. Crosses in, headed towards the net, but it is wide. Where was Manone traded to?
I am gonna have to have a look on that.
I want to say it was London, but I don't know for sure.
Yep, it is into London.
Here's Wilk. And that's Tato off the post. Wilk gets it right back, and Rage holds it that time. Rage is the new goalkeeper in Montreal, being traded in a 3-way transaction from Sao Paulo. Brian Duke was sent to Athenai, I believe. Side shoots, and that's just a bit wide.
Yep.
Rage coming with plenty of Division 1 experience, having been instrumental in Sao Paulo staying in D1, avoiding relegation for the past 3 or 4 seasons.
I will say that Rage was involved in the 3-team trade there. Montreal and Athenai being 2. Do you know who the third one is?
Montreal, it was Sao Paulo.
Yes, Sao Paulo.
Here's Hunter Jones for Pat Tato. Shoots from distance, and it's off of the post.
Hold there from Tato.
Excellent opportunity, just goes by the wayside. Now it will be Red Star on the attack again. Chicken is dispossessed, and it'll be Montreal countering. Calavera to Noodle. Noodle has it in!
What a snipe there from Noodle. I think the near person is being a favor there, but it was a Noodle and Calavera show from the get-go there. What a hold-up between Calavera, let Noodle make the run and beating the goalkeeper, Canders, on the near side.
Yeah, and Canders didn't have the... well, we'll say he didn't have the season he wanted to have last season. Had some unfortunate mistakes made just purely due to his youth that I think he was coming into this season hoping to have gotten a bit more experience under his belt, get some of those mental mistakes out of the way. But that one right there, I think, has to go down as a mental mistake for the young keeper.
Gonna be a forward.
Oh, post again from Calvatore. Or no, I'm sorry. Calavera.
You made the same mistake I did.
Yeah. So many players with similar names. DeBurnia to Chicken over to... What? Oh, DeBurnia to Checker over to Chicken. Sorry. As I was saying, so many players with similar names. Anyway.
Like Checker, US Chicken.
Yeah. Mike Checker had 2 red cards last season for Red Star, as Red Star did kind of become a team with a reputation to not be afraid to pick up yellows. Have yet to pick one up in this match.
Interesting to see how that will stick around. Oh yeah, before we forget.
Oh, Calavera with a good steal. That'll be over to Noodle. Noodle wants to, but he won't get it. Canders makes the save.
No, that's a shame there. That was a good break there from Montreal.
Yeah, that was a good bit of play, but Canders had the better quality at the end of it there. And now Red Star attempted. Oh, Jones steals it. It'll be Tato again. He's going to miss this time. No, it's Rage with the save. He'll be out for a corner.
Tato! Oh, gosh.
Checker. Corner is in. It'll be Megamind who chases it down.
I keep thinking about Pokemon who makes Tato sound.
Yeah.
Well,
Side forward Chicken. Chicken, one of the most lethal weapons on this Red Star attack. Sides to the Bernier. There's Chicken again. Chicken with a shot from distance, but he's offside.
Unfortunate there. Everything's progressing a bit slow, but hot checkers to the Bernier to side them.
Yeah, speaking of yellows, I said that 20 minutes in they hadn't picked up any yellows yet, and there's now 3 Red Star players with yellows only 12 minutes later.
Oh, yeah, I see them. Williams, the Bernier, and Checker as well.
Yeah. Oh, here's a 3-ball for O'Rourke. Canders comes out, and he came out too far, and O'Rourke has an easy tap. 2-0 Montreal.
He was honestly beaten, no matter how you can spin it. It was between O'Rourke and Canders, and if you were the goalie, you could only do so much. But to come out, make it now, O'Rourke just steers around, and that's the easy goal, no matter how you spin it.
Yeah. Yeah, 2-0 the scoreline now, and Laos will have their work cut out for them. But here's Tato! Oh, Rage! That was nearly disastrous for Adam Rage, but just got his knee to it. Fantaben's recovered and cleared. And now here's Chicken on the opposite wing. Over to Wilk. Wilk driving to the line. Back in for Chicken, but Cinnamon will pick it up. And that ends that threat.
You know how we were pretty much conversing about the last goal from O'Rourke? That's a similar position there for Rage. And
it is, and here's Tato again. Blocked again. Tato's going to score here eventually. He's getting too many good looks. There's only so many saves you can make.
We will revisit this quote in... I'm not too sure.
In now. There it is. Tato has it in the back of the net, and it's 2-1. Oh, no, it's not. He's offside.
As I said, we will revisit this quote after the end of the game.
Offside by 1.5 feet. Oh, great shot, though. A first-time redirect.
It was beautiful. There's no denying that. And Tato has been out there striving for a goal. Just... oof.
It was a delayed offside call, too. But it'll be Red Star building out of the back now. Not without their share of chances, as we said. They just have yet to be able to finish those chances. The through ball for Chicken. Back for Wilk. Wilk back for DeBernia. Over to Checker. Checker shoots, and that's high. Only a few minutes left in the half. Red Star's going to want to get a goal here in the closing seconds to... Oh. Not quite sure who made that shot, but the free kick from Fred nearly turned into a goal for Montreal, and that'll be the end of the half. 2 shots on target from Red Star, 3 from Montreal. 9 to 10 shots. And I think the major thing that is interrupting the match is 14 fouls from Red Star in the half, and they've got 3 yellows to show for it.
We'll probably... I hope that we don't see red card Laos. with card Laos.
Yeah, I hope not. It is always possible, but red cards do make things interesting sometimes, but not something we want to see currently.
True. But still, all we can do now is just wonder what can be done, because Tato has been on a mission to try and get that goal for Laos, try and get first. And
Yeah, and for Tato, I think it's only a matter of time. He's gotten 4 or 5 chances. 1 was offside, 2 were saved, 2 he missed just wide. I mean, I think he's going to get one. The only question is he going to be able to get more than Montreal is able to get? And will he be able to even a score?
we shall see. That's why football is a beautiful sport. It's never over until the final whistle.
Yes, indeed. Won't have any subs, and we'll get right back into the action here. Checker up to Jones, to Bernia. Checker for Tato, but that's a bit too far.
But we'll say as well, good Tato, just to note, he is coming in on loan from Reykjavik.
I was thinking that came in on loan from somewhere. I couldn't quite remember who.
Yep, it was just a straight up loan, Tato Reykjavik to Laos. As well as the Bernia.
Oh,
Pretty clearly.
O'Rourke has a one-on-one. Kander saves.
Ooh.
Corner doesn't go anywhere. And already 70 minutes in, not a whole lot of action in this second half.
So. Well, injury?
I don't think so. A glitch in the Matrix, perhaps.
Maybe
Megamind up to Debernia. Still only 3 yellows, it looks like.
Yep.
Chicken for Tato, that's a bit far. And Rage will fall on it just to be safe.
Just to say as
Calavera,
well.
Chicken intercepts from Calavera. There is Jones. Jones from distance. And it is just high. Missed the corner by a hair.
Hunter Jones wanted to show off his pedigree right there, and that was one hell of a shot.
Yeah. And now only 2 minutes for Tato to get that goal. He hasn't really seen as many options here in the second half. And Montreal looking to make it 3. Calavera for O'Rourke. Canders holds, and O'Rourke was offside.
Yeah. Let's stay there.
And only a minute left. Changshan forward, but it'll be Montreal with it. Pudineska hoofs it way back to Adam Rage. 1-2 with Phantom Edge and now Cinnamon. And now hoofs it clear. Noodle ends up with it. This could be an opportunity. Noodle cross in, headed out. And that, unless we see some incredibly fast work from Red Star, that's probably going to be the match.
Yep. Nah, that should be it.
That is it. Yep, there's the whistle. And it is a 2-0 victory for Montreal.
So about Tato.
Well, to be fair,
he had plenty of chances, and it was just unfortunate.
He did score, it just didn't count.
I mean, but we're in the football industry. We are cruel sons of guns. But yeah, it was pretty much I wouldn't say convincing, but it was a solid win there for Montreal. 2-0 win there with goals from O'Rourke and Noodle.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say it was a disappointment for Red Star either. I mean, obviously they would have preferred to take home at least 1 point, if not 3 today, but they were able to create a lot of chances in the first half. The second half was not the prettiest for them, but I think they showed that they have a lot of talent there. They just need to do a little bit of fine-tuning, and I think they'll be right there.
And I think for Laos as well, a lot of it will come down to the young guys taking the big step. Princess Changshan among them, alongside Dalton Canders, who has. I like Canders. I like the moxie he has. I just hope that things go well for him.
Yeah, he's got all season to continue.
Yep.
And
And
now we reach our final match day. It is two teams that are brand new to Division 2.
well,
Well, not brand new. Both are returning after, well, London coming down from Division 1 last season. On the other hand, it is Schwarzwälder?
Schwarzwälder.
Schwarzwälder. There we go. Black Forest,
Don't worry.
formerly known as Accra.
Sadly, we do not have candidates to help us out with the name.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Schwarzwälder coming into the league, and they're coming in place of Accra, who has moved over to the Black Forest. I believe they're moved over to Freiburg. So wait, Freiburg, or are they in Stuttgart?
I don't remember exactly, but it's a 4-3-3 from both squads, it looks like.
Well, yeah, 4-3-3 from into London. I think I saw a 3-4-3. No, we'll have to have a look there. Now, this will be a very, very, very young squad there, with the other case of a Zinedine Gin Tonic to boot.
Yes. And Rob Tucker with an early opportunity, but that is shut down by Dives In a lot. And it'll bounce off a free kick for a throw-in. Free kick, the player name.
We're gonna have confusions with free kick, aren't we?
Yeah, I think probably. Clements to Bjorkas. And now Clements and Bjorkas again. There's up to Jerry. Jerry shoots, and that's just high.
Jerry does. Zembos. Well, Inter London is definitely the more experienced team, and of course one of the favorites there, with players like Gavin Miller, Kay Clements, as well as Pinkman, Jerry Solari.
Dives in a lot, hoofs that clear. Good opportunity for Tucker, but just hasn't been able to break quite free of that back line for London.
Yeah, so.
Now McGurk, that's a through ball for Jerry. Well onside. Gonna shoot, and it's just high.
Didn't I see this kind of shot already in the Kaapstad game?
Yes, Nico Fisher, except his was a bit closer.
Yeah.
Either way, none of them able to get in the back of the net. Yeboah hoofs it. Clements heads it on to Jerry, but Whittington is in the way.
Winnington. Wait. I apologize.
That's all right. And it'll be Dion. Oh, it's in! Berbatov off of the header on the cross from Dion. Top corner. That's just excellently placed.
He has played in Europa. He has played in Champions League. He will play in the SSL, because that's how Dimitar Berbatov foresees it all. What a header there from the striker.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing Tony Yeboah could have done any better there. That's just beautifully played. Black Forest wanting to another. Here's Berbatov looking for two. Yeboah makes the save.
Black Forest fans looking very, very happy with that goal. And they're looking punchy as well for another.
Yeah. Yeah, both teams have shown some good chances to start with here. It's just that Berbatov put his to use, and Yeboah saves again. Berbatov went for a second again. It'll be another corner for Black Forest.
What? Oh, Rampage is on.
Llewellyn chases down the free kick. Over to Plink. Schenkinger. Dion forward to Berbatov. Berbatov to the line. Dives in a lot, steals it. Good thing he didn't get called for a foul there. That would have been a penalty.
That was more sort of placement there from Dyson a lot, just sealing off any access inside for Berbatov and snatching the ball straight after.
Yeah, and Millar's picked up a yellow for London.
When has he ever not?
Tucker, that's for Gin Tonic. Back to Zerhouni, but McGirt gets a foot to the ball, and it will be London. Millar to Bjorkus, to free kick. Over to Clements. Clements through ball. Jerry didn't quite get the run he wanted to. Pinkman on the opposite end. But it will be Gin Tonic with the interception. Great read on that ball, and now it's Tucker. Tucker's going to shoot, and that is tipped high by Yeboah.
Great solid shot there from Tucker, and yeah, Yeboah needed to have the reaction for that.
Yeah, and that is we haven't seen London do a whole lot after the first 5-10 minutes of the match. They will be looking to get back into it. Oh, here we go. Here's Jerry. Jerry over to Clements. Back to Jerry, and Jerry's missed wide.
I thought it was going to be lower. That's a shame. But I think what isn't a shame is that this game, although XG is rather low, it has been rather interesting with the back and forths there. As it is 1-0 to Schwarzwälder.
Yeah, it is a perhaps not the score I would have expected coming into this match, but I think it's been. I mean, Schwarzwälder wanting to make their presence known with the victory in their first official match as a team, and London is not playing poorly by any means, just not able to really get it up to their strikers to get the opportunities that they want.
Which is a little bit of a shame there.
Yeah, London has done very well in the second half of games a lot of the time, so I do expect to see them pull something up here and get right back into it.
Pull the bunny out of the magic hat.
Yeah, and here's Jerry in the box. Whittington. Nothing doing. Jerry puts in the corner. McGurk headed. Soren Satrol. First save needed to make of the game, and dives in a lot will sky it.
Soren Satrol with a huge one, and yeah, no. Just that was a double clearance there. Who was on the post that helped clear that out? I think was that Freddy?
Rama probably.
So in that place was Schwarzwälder, I don't think Donovan has switched over yet.
Switched over. Say again.
So in that place was Schwarzwälder. I don't think Donovan has switched yet.
Of course. Those names aren't even similar. Tucker to Berbatov.
I apologize for my play-by-play caster as Berbatov's on board.
Well, Berbatov wanted something there, but couldn't get to it, and Clements is going to turn it over. Zerhouni forward to Berbatov, shoots, and he's missed wide.
Well, if you don't succeed, try again, and that was close. Playing it back there and getting a second chance, but just not there for the angle.
Yeah, now it's Rama on the throw. McGurk, that's in. It's K. Clements.
I love those kinds of set pieces. Just pure display of aerial skill and placement there. Good passing between Wimmer, Pinkman, Miller, and McGurk to make that cross pitch play. K. Clements, he'll eat that up for breakfast. That is That's how you even up a game, and a tight one at that.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure at first whether or not Clemency managed to stay on side, but he certainly was. And as I suspected, London has drawn even. They just need one to take the 3 points, but I think they would be okay with just the one, if nothing else. Berbatov
Ooh.
misses high, and there's about 3 minutes for either team to take the advantage. Down to 1 minute now, and it's Black Forest on the attack. Freddie into Dion, back to Zerhuni. Zerhuni back to Schenkinger. Shoots from distance, and it's high.
That was a chance there.
Yeah, and with only about 20 seconds, I think that we are most likely going to see a 1-1 draw as the final result unless London can do something right away.
Oh, Schwarzwälder. No, not looking likely now.
Good to Millar, dives in a lot, free kick, and yeah, that's going to be the match. There's the whistle, and it's a 1-1 draw.
Yep, almost even for the two squads. The new German flair and the familiar British cup of tea there. I
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah, it's a solid match from London. I think they just had a good stall in the middle that they didn't really want to have. Didn't have a whole lot going on that they wanted to get the ball forward to Clements more, but or no, Jerry. Jerry was the striker. Yeah, they wanted to get the ball forward to Jerry a bit more, weren't able to do it. And for Schwarzwälder, just Berbatov with a bunch of good opportunities was able to convert the one. Yeboah really couldn't do anything about it. Excellent defensive play, but a 1-1 draw is, I think, a fair result based on what we saw.
I sincerely agree on that part. And I don't think they'll really mind too much as well. Just being a really, really good game between two more than solid teams.
Yeah. Yeah, and that will be the end of match day 1 in Division 2. Only one shutout today, one draw. And we have a tie for first thanks to goal difference. Of course, goal difference doesn't matter for probably 11 or 12 matches down the road, but
Mm.
the more goals you can get, the better opportunity you have to put yourself in a good position at the end of the season, and few of these teams will on their way to that.
Yep. Plus, you never want to just lose like 9 goals. That would be brutal, humiliating, and will set you up for some pain. But
Yeah.
what we can tell from this is that yeah, just early days there. Cairo, Caapstad, and Red Star back to the drawing board, while Seoul, Montreal, and Paris taking full advantage and reminded everyone why they are considered one of the top teams. Inter London as well would want to be up there, but play to a draw by a rather solid and all-rounded Schwarzwälder. I don't think they'll mind too much, and we will probably see an interesting turn of events in the following match days.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 4 good matches today, and not really any fully decided matches well before the whistle, except for maybe Montreal, but even then, Red Star was still being very attacking. So, very competitive soccer so far, and I look forward to seeing how the rest of the season plays out.
Some great football in play there. I then, well, thank you very much for coming over and watching Division Two. Well, beginning match day, early days, early time to make trades, and we'll see how things roll out. This has been Project Saint.
I've been Laser, and we'll see you next time.